The World Rally Championship is organized by the FIA, which is the governing body for many other auto racing events worldwide. It was formed in 1973 to unify various international rallying competitions. In its inaugural year, the WRC calendar consisted of 13 rallies, including famous events like the Monte Carlo Rally, the Safari Rally in Kenya, and the RAC Rally in Great Britain. Alpine Renault won the first Manufacturers' Championship, showcasing the competitive nature of the series from the start. Let's delve deeper into the key historical phases and milestones of the WRC. The 80s are often remembered for the Group B era, which began in 1982. The idea behind Group B was simple: to provide a platform for manufacturers to showcase technological advancements and performance. This approach led to significant leaps in automotive engineering, with cars featuring advanced materials like carbon fiber and Kevlar to reduce weight, sophisticated all-wheel drive systems to improve handling, and turbocharged engines that delivered unprecedented power. Homologation rules required only 200 road-going versions of these cars to be produced, which allowed manufacturers to push the boundaries of design and performance. Group B gave birth to several iconic rally cars that have since become legends. The Audi Quattro set a new standard for rallying with its pioneering all-wheel drive system, fundamentally altering the future direction of the sport. The Peugeot 205 T16, with its mid-engine, emerged as one of the era's most triumphant machines, clinching several championship titles. The Lancia Delta S4, notable for its innovative twin-charging technology that combined turbocharging and supercharging, delivered astonishing acceleration. The Ford RS 200, created expressly for Group B, was celebrated for its exceptional handling. Meanwhile, the MG Metro 6R4 differentiated itself from its contemporaries with a naturally aspirated V6 engine, providing a unique alternative to the dominant turbocharged models of its time. Despite the technological advancements and the spectacular performance of the cars, Group B's legacy is also marred by tragedy. The power and speed of Group B cars, combined with often inadequate crowd control during events, led to several fatal accidents involving both competitors and spectators. The most notable of these was the death of Henri Toivonen and his co-driver Sergio Cresto in the 1986 Tour de Course, which prompted the FIA to disband Group B at the end of the season. Following the ban of Group B, the WRC moved to the more regulated Group A category. It was designed to ensure greater safety and required cars to be based more closely on production models. To compete in Group A, manufacturers now had to produce a minimum of 5,000 units of a model. This ensured that the cars competing in the championship were more closely related to those available to the general public, thereby increasing the relevance of the technologies developed in rallying to everyday vehicles. The cars were divided into classes based on engine displacement and whether they were naturally aspirated or turbocharged. Group A cars were subject to specific modifications, but the extent of these modifications was limited compared to Group B. These regulations governed aspects such as minimum weights, engine modifications, and aerodynamic enhancements, ensuring that the performance differences between cars were not as extreme as in the Group B era. Group A also saw the rise of several manufacturers and models to prominence. The Lancia Delta Integral became one of the most successful rally cars of all time, dominating the late 80s and early 90s with 6 consecutive manufacturers' championships. Subaru and Mitsubishi emerged as key players in the 90s, with Impreza and Evo developing a fierce rivalry that brought rallying into the mainstream and inspired a generation of enthusiasts. This era also saw the sport grow in popularity. Furthermore, the emphasis on safety and closer ties to production models helped rally racing to become more sustainable and relevant to a broader audience. Group A is still used as the basis for most rally competitions worldwide. The most competitive cars in Group A are limited production prototypes, known as kit cars. And the last car to use the old Group A requirement was the Lancer Evo 6. In 1997, the WRC introduced World Rally Car regulations, aiming to phase out the Group A category. Initially, only Mitsubishi continued with Group A specifications until they debuted a WRC version of the Evo in 2001. To make it more commercially attractive to manufacturers, the rally car had to be based on a production model of which at least 2,500 units were produced. Like before, the regulations covered various aspects of the car, including engine size, weight, and aerodynamics, with the aim of ensuring a level playing field and promoting close competition. World Rally cars are equipped with 1.6-liter turbocharged engines, featuring direct injection and sophisticated anti-lag systems to enhance performance. These engines are capable of producing over 380 horsepower. Since its introduction, the World Rally Car specification has undergone several revisions to improve competitiveness, reduce costs, and enhance safety. Economic challenges led to Suzuki and Subaru exiting the WRC in 2008, followed by Mini and Ford in 2012. Volkswagen entered the championship in 2013, with Sebastian Ogier winning 6 consecutive titles. Hyundai re-entered in 2014, and with new rules in 2017, produced faster, more thrilling cars. Toyota Gazoo Racing WRT clinched the manufacturer's title in 2018, marking Toyota's first since 1999, with Tomi Mäkinen leading the team to make rally history as both a driver and team principal. Citroën exited the championship after 2019 as Ogier left the team, and Ott Tänak ended the long-standing French dominance which was held by Loeb and Ogier since 2004. Hyundai won the manufacturer's championship in 2019 and repeated this success in 2020. Ogier returned to the championship and continued his winning streak in 2020 with a Toyota Yaris. Although he expressed reservations about competing full-time in the new Rally 1 era, the WRC bid farewell to the World Rally Car category in 2021 after a storied 25-year run. Rally 1 refers to the latest generation of WRC cars introduced in 2022, marking a significant shift towards hybrid technology within the sport. This new category was designed to align with the automotive industry's move towards electrification. These cars have a 1.6-liter turbocharged engine and a 100-kilowatt electric motor that produce over 500 horsepower. The hybrid technology also added a strategic element to the rallies, with teams and drivers managing the use of electric power to maximize performance. The standardization of hybrid technology and certain other components has leveled the playing field, ensuring that the competition is more about driver skill and team strategy rather than purely technological superiority. The Rally 1 regulations have transformed the WRC, making it a pioneering series in the adoption of hybrid technology in motorsport. The Rally 1 class has showcased a trio of standout vehicles. Toyota GR Yaris has quickly established itself as a force to be reckoned with, leveraging Toyota's deep racing heritage and the talents of drivers like Kalle Rovanperä to clinch victories and accumulate valuable championship points. Hyundai's i20N continues their strong presence in rally racing, with the prowess of drivers such as Thierry Neuville to remain competitive across varied rally terrains. Meanwhile, the Ford Puma marks Ford's latest foray into the WRC. Despite the fierce competition, the Puma has shown promise, with ongoing developments aimed at enhancing its competitiveness on the global stage. The Rally 1 category, being in its nascent stages, presents a dynamic competitive field where the balance of power can shift with each event, driven by continuous technological evolution and strategic ingenuity. With the possibility of new manufacturers entering the fray, the Rally 1 class stands on the cusp of further evolution, promising an exciting future for the World Rally Championship.